Let me tell you a story. When I was like 13 years old or something, I got my first ever girlfriend. So this was like the first girl I could ever attract. And I remember it was nothing really serious. Like, we're still like dumb kids. We didn't really know any better. And so we eventually break up. And it was kind of hard for me at the time because, I haven't really ever processed heartbreak. But I had a realization when I was like 14 years old that no one ever realizes, and I'm like so proud that my younger self realized this. It was that in that moment, that is the worst it is ever going to be. Like, if we had like a little time chart, we would see that with time, the breakup would get better. Like, it's inevitable. You're just going to feel better after time. So in the moment of the breakup, that is the worst it is going to be, and it can only get better from there. And that was my first ever breakup, and that was honestly like, that carried me, that one piece of advice that I just told you, that carried me throughout the whole damn breakup. But then here recently, like January of 2025, I had a second breakup. So this was the second girl I dated. We started dating when I was like either 16 or 17. So this is when we're like actually becoming adults. It's getting more serious. You kind of know, like, okay, I want to date to marry and whatever, and you're kind of imagining your future together. So you can imagine this breakup hurt a lot worse, and the issue was I made a huge mistake when me and her broke up. So I decided to do this thing called monk mode. I would watch these videos online saying it was like a productivity hack, and spoiler alert, it did not help with my productivity at all. It just like effed over my mental health. So I deleted like every single social media. I already have like most social medias deleted, like TikTok or like any of the like scrolling ones. The only social media I had was just ones to text friends, like Snapchat or whatever. And so I deleted like everything. I wasn't talking to any friends. So I get broken up with, and I'm not talking to any friends. And I talked to my family a little bit, but it wasn't enough. And it hurt so much. I just felt so alone. And eventually I just bottled up so much emotion, to the point where one night I just texted my friend. I was like, out of desperation, I was like, dude, I need help. Like, this is getting really bad. And we're on the phone, like a 1.5 hour, 2 hour conversation on the phone, just talking about the breakup and what I should do. And it really helped. Like, I'm so grateful for that friend. And in that moment I realized, I was like, why am I cutting off my friends? Like, that is the most retarded thing I could have done. This time of my life where I'm going through my first ever like serious breakup, my first ever serious heartbreak, and I'm cutting off my friends. Like, that is one of the most dumbest mistakes I could have ever did. And so I get the social medias back. We make a group chat. I'm talking with my friends again. I'm hanging out with my friends. I'm talking to women. I'm starting to go on dates more. And it genuinely helped with my happiness so much. And I want you to realize, when I cut off my friends, it did not help with productivity at all. It like made me way more sad, and then you get way less results in the gym when your mental health is just bad. I'm not here to just like record this video and like shit on you for being sad over a breakup. Like, I totally understand, when you go out and you date a woman and you actually like date to marry, you start to like grow this relationship where you love her so much, and then when you break up, it hurts, because when you're in a good relationship, a strong like loving relationship with a woman, it genuinely makes you feel more happier. You're like working out way harder, you're getting way more success in every field of life, and that's what's so beautiful about dating as a young man. The issue is, you break up and it hurts a lot, and so I'm not here to shit on you, but I want to tell you this one thing that may be a little controversial, maybe a little toxic, but this helped me a lot in my breakup. So I remember I was watching videos on like heartbreak advice, and most of the videos are shit, so this is why I'm recording this one. And I saw this one piece of advice, the only advice I've heard online, that actually helped with the breakup. And what it basically means is, this relationship, this person to you is kind of like a drug. You're only remembering the high, so the positives, the good about it, the dopamine about it. You're not remembering the bad. So imagine it's like a drug. You take it, you're remembering how good it felt, but then you're not remembering like how bad you felt after, how much it affected your health, and it's horrible for you. And so with this person, you're only remembering the good. You're only remembering like the things you loved about them, the things you liked, all the funny moments and stuff, all the intimate moments. You're not remembering the bad. Like, you got to be honest with yourself. There is some things you did not like about this person. Like, nobody's perfect. No human is perfect in this world. And so when you do this, people may attack you, but bro, don't let anyone tell you that this is toxic or narcissistic. You don't have to tell anyone about these thoughts that are in your brain. Just keep the thoughts in your brain. Like, for example, if you date some girl and she's like kind of annoying or she's kind of childish, and you break up and you're like, you know what, she was like beautiful and stuff, but she was kind of like annoying and childish. Like, I don't know if I could like spend the rest of my life with that woman. That's what I'm talking about when I say remember the bad. I've used that in multiple relationships. Like, that is one of the biggest things that have carried me through like breakups and stuff, was like remembering the bad. Don't just like think about the good. That's the issue. Most people, when they get broken up with or whatever, they only think about the good things. You need to also just remember the bad. Keep those words in your brain. Remember the bad. But I just want to drop something on you real quick, bro. There is like no way that I understand how you're gonna feel hopeless, how you're gonna feel like, oh, there's no one else like her out there. I want you to realize that God has put someone out there in this world for you. Like, it's a stupid thought to think that there is no one in this world right for you. There's billions of women out there, and it's just a dumb idea to think that after you get broken up with, there's like no chance of you finding someone else. Like, bro, there's so many people out there, and God has put someone out there. I don't know if you believe in soulmates, but I really do believe that God has put someone out there for every single person to spend the rest of their life with, and that's awesome. But if you want to learn more about this, bro, check out the link in the description for my online course, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.